Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Rocket League News, a series where we talk about everything that happened this last week in Rocket League. And as you can see from the title, a little bit more information on the Aztral situation and stuff with the Fusion tournament as well. So yep, as always, if you guys do enjoy, hit subscribe. We already hit 10k subs. I don't know how far we can get. I guess we're just on the road to 1 billion. So yeah, definitely leave a like if you do enjoy, because leaving likes definitely helps promote my channel to other people, which is awesome. Yep, let's get right into it. So very first, what everyone wants to know, what did Aztral have to say about him being kicked / leaving Dignitas? So it came out from Aztral that he actually left Dignitas on his own, and I'll play the clip for you. Now the clip's kind of long. He goes over a lot of stuff. I'll try to condense it as much as I can, but I'll also put timestamps in the on screen just so in case you do want to skip it. But it might be about a minute long clip if there is a lot of stuff that he says. But yeah, here's the clip.
So first of all, I didn't get kicked. For the people who's saying, yo, you get kicked, it's deserved, I left on my own. So yeah, I didn't get kicked or something. I said to Dignitas that I wanted to leave. Not even them saying, yo, we don't really want to stay with you. No, it's me, and only me, saying that I wanted to leave. For this, because I'm done to see on Reddit everyone like, yo, Astro got kicked, deserved because he's toxic, etc, etc. Second thing, why I wanted to leave. Probably the biggest reason is because I didn't enjoy staying with the team anymore. I'm not gonna say that much about that because it's more private, you know, and I don't want to say everything. But yeah, I didn't like to stay with them anymore. I don't know how to explain, like, one day you're gonna love them, and the other day and for the next days you're just gonna be like, bro, I'm done. You know what I mean? I was done with them, and another reason was I always wanted to play with really close friends since I saw Alpha going to Vitality and I heard how it was. I was like, dude, that's so cool, I want the same, like, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't have like fun anymore to play with them. For example, scrims, I didn't want to scrim, so I was like watching my calendar, I was like, oh dude, I have to scrim, I can't wait to finish, you know. Same with replays, you know what I mean. Stop with that, boys. It wasn't this reason, to be fair. Stop with Yukio or something. There is nothing to be fair with Yukio outside the game. Because of course inside it was with Panda 2. I didn't like how to play, you know. I don't know about the playstyle. So with our playstyle, sometimes it was not a problem to play, but I was done sometimes because it was, I feel like, too much. Because, like you probably saw, we are a passing team, and sometimes it was just like too much, and I was forced to pass when I had an opportunity to do my solo plays. Like I was feeling forced to pass because we were leaning that since the start. You know what I mean? About the comms video, I know I had a lot of hate, and I have a lot of hater right now. That every time I say something, they bring back these times with the video comes, and it's actually tilting me, and it's actually annoying. But the thing you don't know is, on the comms video, most of the time, I am the guy who is, I don't know if it's like a good English, what I'm gonna say is like, I'm the only one who shows that I'm frustration during the video comes. But you don't know what is really happening because it's cut in the video. And I already spoke, for example, I already like said that I was like, yo, why is it always me? Like, you show when I'm tilted, but when it's the other, like, there is nothing, you know. So yeah, so for the comms video, there is some insights that no one knows. So that tilted me so hard when, for example, I'm just like going on a stream and we're just joking, or for example, playing with someone, and everyone's like, he's side, when he's gonna miss, he's gonna say, like, please, it's not funny. You know what I mean? Okay, you do the joke one time, it's fine, but since literally the first comms video, every time I see my name somewhere, there is this joke, and it's like tilting me. I know I did some bad stuff. I'm not saying that I did nothing wrong. I shouldn't do that, and I know it. But with what happened, it was difficult to control my frustration, you know. And I know, and I'm sorry for what I did, like showing my frustration and shit. And I'm really sorry about that. For everyone, for my team, I mean, they already know it, I guess. But it was really difficult. But like I said, it was difficult to control frustration because imagine that you don't want to play with someone. For example, you are at work and you need to work with people that you don't enjoy anymore, and you need to stay literally 4 months every day with these guys. You know, it's difficult.
Now, I know that this clip was kind of long, but Aztral did go on to elaborate on a lot of points and a lot of different opinions that people might have had about him in the Rocket League community. So I thought it was only fair that I put everything in Astral's entire side of the story for all the drama surrounding him. Make sure everyone understands what his point of view is. But if you guys don't know what he was talking about with the Psy, the Aztral Psy has kind of become like a meme in the Rocket League community, especially on like Reddit and Twitter. You know, personally, I don't think it's anything for Aztral to get too worked up about. I mean, it's just people memeing the whole situation. But at the same time, I could get why he doesn't like it. And I mean, so yeah, he said that he left on his own free will. He wanted to play with French players, and now we have another French team and they can speak in all French comms, and he even came out and said that no, it wasn't that, because this is one of the theories that was going around, that oh, maybe Aztral got the option to leave because they wanted to kick him and they didn't want him to look bad. But he even said that that wasn't the case. Now, whether or not that's true, obviously we don't know what was said. However, this is what we have to go off of. And I mean, he had some good reasonings. You know, he said he just didn't enjoy playing with the team anymore, blah blah blah. So, you know, honestly, I kind of believe him, right? He sounded genuine when he was speaking, to be honest. But yep, that's everything that's going on with the Aztral situation. It's probably the end of updates on the Aztral situation. You know, he's on a new team now. Everything, they're just chilling. Next up in the news, a professional team was banned from Rocket League due to cheating in the Fusion tournament. So I'll give you a background on this team, the Momentum Shifters. So they were in the Fusion Tournament qualifiers that Johnny Boy was hosting. I'll show you the bracket. Then Wikipedia Rocket League came out with a tweet that said Momentum Shifters have been disqualified for using a player that was not signed up on the roster, and that Tree of a Kind will play against Celestial. So what happened was, we ended up getting this tweet from Brownie, and he said Ali was unable to play due to personal reasons, so he got someone to play on his account. What we did was disgraceful, blah blah blah. He ends up apologizing, and this has actually gotten backlash, his apology, because for those of you who don't know, this is not the first time that this team has cheated in Rocket League. This is the second time. So a lot of people are saying, well, your apology doesn't mean anything because you've cheated before and you're doing it again. No one really in the Rocket League community really accepted this apology. And then we have this twit longer coming out from Ahmad, who, by the way, one thing I might have forgot to mention is Momentum Shifters is a Middle Eastern team. And Ahmad came out talking about this, saying, first of all, we're glad Momentum Shifters got caught because they're cheating. But let me tell you, I'm not shocked or surprised, because the team cheated on APL, an Asian tournament, before and got disqualified after playing for 3 weeks, and they cheated with the same move. So he said that it was a player that couldn't play, so they had someone else play for them, which is against the rules. He says, I want to say some teams here in the Middle East would die for the opportunity that Momentum Shifters had. Then let's hope Sonics does something about it. So then we come on to this tweet from Momentum Shifters themselves, and this is not the players, this is the org, this is or whoever manages the Twitter account. And he said, we apologize on behalf of the entire Rocket League Middle Eastern community. We're currently investigating the problem with the Rocket League team and we'll soon post our action on what happened. And then this also got a lot of backlash, because if you read what they're saying, it says, we apologize on behalf of the entire Middle Eastern community. Why are you apologizing on behalf of the entire ME community? Nobody is mad at the Middle Eastern community. Nobody is attacking the Middle Eastern community. Nobody. People are attacking your team and what your team did. So what are you apologizing on? Don't bring SRG and all the other Middle Easterns into this. Like, this is just trying to spread out the blame, saying, you know, guys, yeah, we messed up. Don't blame our whole community. No one's blaming your community. No one was. If anyone was, then they were just joking on Reddit like idiots. But you could read all the comments. It's just like, to be honest, I'm sure that Momentum Shifters were getting a lot of backlash, and they felt like they had to come out with a tweet right away talking about the situation. But then at the same time, they might not have thought the tweet through before they posted. I think that in my opinion, I think that they just kind of rushed it without thinking, and they know that now. And then, of course, we have another tweet coming from APL Esports following the disqualification from European Fusion Qualifier. The following players will be prohibited from participating in APL Esports events. And then he goes over the roster and the people who cheated. And I like this punishment. Obviously, Sonics is probably not going to do anything about team cheating, because this is not RLCS or like E-League, or it's not Psyonix sponsored event. Obviously, Psyonix approved of this event. You know, Johnny Boy and Acidic had to get this approved, but it's not sponsored by Psyonix in any way. Psyonix is basically just gave the okay, and that's all the involvement they really have in this tournament. So it actually would be not very likely for Psyonix to do anything about this, especially because how many Middle Eastern tournaments does Psyonix put on? Let's be honest. Like, to Psyonix, it doesn't really matter to them, but to APL Esports, this matters. So I think APL was actually the perfect person or perfect organization to come out and with a ruling on this cheating, because, you know, they represent that community in some way. And then that's basically everything that happened with the tournament. They ended up getting a ban from APL, and if you look, Tree of a Kind ended up moving on in the bracket. And then next up, now I got a couple of funnier stories. This one comes from Mist. He tweets, "It is with immense pain that I announce the passing of my hamster. Rest in peace, Barry." And then he said, "Tonight we play for Barry." So in the qualifiers, everyone changed their name to have a Rip Barry at the end of it, which I just thought was hilarious. And then in the Fusion Tournament qualifiers, we have one of the biggest competitive wins in 1v1 in 1v1 history. Exotic 29-6 over Breezy. And now I'll give you the rundown of what really happened. I'm pretty sure it was like halfway through the game, or it was like with a minute left in the game or something. Breezy just rage quit from the game, and I mean, he was down at like 11-5, so he probably wasn't coming back. It was like a 6-goal difference. At the same time, right after Breezy left, Exotic just said, "All right, I'm just gonna keep scoring," and he racked up 29. And yeah, now I guess Exotic holds the 1v1 record. I guess unofficial, because the game was literally over. Breezy had quit, but technically that was the scoreline, so that was pretty funny. And then last but not least, we have the Fusion Tournament. Who qualified? Just what are the teams? In case you didn't see my other videos, you really quickly want to know just who qualified for the Fusion Tournament. Here's who qualified for North America: 72-pin Connector, Stromboli, Rogue, SSG, Divine Affinity, Vision, and Team Envy. Now you might be thinking, what about G2 or Cloud9? Well, yeah, they didn't qualify. G2 didn't perform too well in their other game modes, but they won out in 3v3. G2 technically still undefeated in 3v3s. 3v3 win streak holding strong. And then we have, for Europe, Vitality, Oxygen Esports, Stormtrooper, Sandrock, Singularity, Dig, Tree of a Kind, and Solari. And one thing that you might notice is Tree of a Kind made it, which is pretty cool because they were out to a team that cheated, but then they got another chance, and then they won out. And it's, you know, pretty cool. Actually, a pretty cool story for Tree of a Kind, I thought. And as of right now, the European bracket has not been made. If you don't know, North America is this week. I think today or tomorrow, I forget which day exactly, and then Europe will be next week. So I think they're focusing on NA right now. Here's the NA bracket for 1s, 2s, and 3s. Europe has not been made yet, but I'll let you guys know once it does. But yep, that's basically everything that happened this week in Rocket League, all the drama and stuff. But yep, hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys do enjoy, as always, hit subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter at cherry_ZRL. I post tweets. But yeah, trying to hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, guys. Let's go. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.